Hello, and welcome to Conservative Book Review. I'm your host, Marshall Lewis. Today, we'll be reviewing Sarah Palin's autobiography, Going Rogue, An American Life. Going Rogue is published by HarperCollins Publishers, copyright 2009, and has a list price of $28.99. Going Rogue has 413 pages organized into 6 chapters. It's a long book, but easy to read. The longest chapter, and the heart of the book, is Chapter 4, Going Rogue, that gives us a personal view inside the 2009 McCain-Palin campaign. Governor Palin shares her political viewpoints, but the book primarily is not a political book. It's a look behind the curtain at the excitement and frustrations of a national political campaign as experienced by the campaigner herself, from connecting with the voters to the difficulties communicating with campaign headquarters to being dogged by the press. We also get an inside look at Governor Palin herself. The first chapter, based largely on her journals written as a youth, talk about life growing up in small-town America in the great state of Alaska. Anyone, like myself, who lives in a small town or grew up in one, will immediately identify with the lifestyle depicted. One of parents teaching the value of a strong work ethic, or the love for liberty and self-determination. Chapter 2, Kitchen Table Politics, recounts the governor's experiences as mayor of Wasilla. One charming piece of trivia is that the mayor's desk in Wasilla was really a kitchen table that was often mistaken as a desk. Anyone who has ever served in local politics, or even on local community boards and committees, will recognize the many challenges of group and community decision-making, and will learn a great deal about the way in which Governor Palin goes about making executive decisions and dealing with the politicians and constituents around her. Chapter 3, Drill Baby Drill, talks about Sarah Palin's experiences as governor of Alaska. Readers may find it surprising that the governor was frequently opposed by the Republican Party and received occasional support from the Democrats, as she successfully fought corruption in Alaskan state government. Chapters 5 and 6 conclude the book and deal with the governor's decision to step down as governor of Alaska and reflect on the beliefs and ideals that will guide Sarah Palin's decisions in the future. If you love Sarah Palin, you will feel that you know her on a more personal level after you read this book. In it, you will find many reasons to continue your support. If you hate Sarah Palin, you will find in this book many reasons to continue to do so. In other words, there are no real surprises in the book. The Sarah Palin reflected in Going Rogue is the same Sarah Palin we saw on the campaign trail, outspoken, energetic, and unashamed. She is an ordinary American, not an elite graduate of the best schools, not even, in reality, a career politician. The book does not lay out the planks of a future platform, nor does it answer the question as to whether or not the governor will run for office in the future. It does provide a glimpse into her thinking that allows a good guess to be made about what positions she would take on future issues. If you happen to be on the fence about Sarah Palin and you want a better understanding of what motivates her, then this book will answer that question. If you are curious about the governor's point of view on the 2009 campaign and all the major incidents that took place during it, this book also answers those questions. And it answers them in a personal and classy kind of way. One point that I took away from the book after reading it, and a philosophy that recurs in various contexts throughout the book, first appears on page 27 in reference to the governor's pastime of running. I realized that the road, and especially marathon training, holds invaluable life lessons. That to reach your goal, you have to put in the tough, drudging miles. That the best rewards often lie on the other side of pain. And that when it seems you can't take another step forward, there is a hidden reservoir of strength you can draw on to endure and finish well. Some would call it something spiritual. Others would call it personal resolve. But I believe that a reservoir resides in all of us. We all have opportunities to tap it. And that's a lesson we don't have to run a marathon to appreciate. This has been Conservative Book Review. Please email any comments, suggestions, or questions to cbreview@pld.com. That's cbreview@pld.com. Or you can contact us through the websites at youtube.com/conservativebookrev. That's Conservative Book REV, or conservativebookreview.blogspot.com. Conservative Book Review brings you my personal reviews of the most popular books by political conservatives. My name is Marshall Lewis. Thank you for watching.